Yo, what's up everyone? E30 SMH here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys an overview of what I've been doing with my E30 and an overview of the car overall right now. So let's get into it. Alright, so currently the engine is out of the car. This is the engine right now. I painted the block right here, as you can tell, and I've also had my buddy help me out on the wrinkle coat for the valve cover. It looks a lot better than before. So basically the whole block is painted and everything's like basically kind of prepped for everything to go back together. I still gotta yank the front seal out, the crank seal right here, and then I also gotta yank the rear main out right there. But other than that, everything's like basically kind of good to go so far, which is really good. I've been over here about every day, every time I get off of work. I do need to clean up the timing cover, and basically most of the aluminum parts still need to be cleaned up. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's going pretty good so far. I threw all the coil packs in last night just to get a kind of a glimpse of what it will look like once it's complete. But I'm really satisfied with how it's like came out so far. It looks really good in my opinion. And what you guys saw in the previous clips was me kind of cleaning all of this, the oil pan, the engine bracket, like the engine mount brackets, the Vanis oil line, and the oil filter housing. And the oil filter housing and the front main seal caused there to be oil all over this poor engine, and it got all in my engine bay. So I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff up, of course. Sorry for the stuff laying everywhere. It's been kind of hectic. But I did repaint this engine bay. But yeah, so basically I'm just doing a complete engine refresh and cleaning up the engine bay a little bit more than cleaning up the engine bay a little bit more, because I wanted to do all this stuff originally, but I just didn't for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'm doing it now and I'm doing everything right this time. But there's not going to be any leaks and stuff, I hope. So that's the goal basically. Back to the car here. So this is a 1989 BMW 325 IS, and I bought it stock in 2016 in November, and I have engine swapped it. I've done so much stuff to this car. So it originally had a tan interior, but since then I've put a new steering wheel in with the quick release. It's a Momo. It's a 230 millimeter, so it's quite a small wheel. But it works out good for this car because it's, you know, it's a tiny car. And I'm not sure if this is an actual M3 cluster or not, but it's supposedly an M cluster. It's in kilometers and stuff, but it looks really nice. I do have a cracked dash, but you know what, E30 doesn't at this point. It has E36 seats in it, and they're in really good condition for being as old as they are. The only like thing is it's ripped right there on the side, but other than that, they're in really good condition. I do need to do something about my carpet because I did paint all this. Sorry it's so dark, but I did paint all of it, and it's coming off mainly where my feet are always at. And then I'm missing this panel right here too. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty solid. I do have a click tuning short shifter as well with 2M shift boots. 2M shift boots are really nice. Shift boots and e-brake boots. It's a pretty basic build. This is still the factory paint. It's in really good condition for what it is. You wouldn't think 32-year-old paint would look as good as this. I mean, it's got flaws and whatnot, but you know, that's expected. I mean, it is 32 years old, but it's amazing that it's survived this long and still can be corrected and whatnot. I do have wheels for this car. They are 720 Style 44 wheels, and they're matte gray. I'll throw up a picture of that as well. But they're bald. The tires are bald, so I got stock wheels on it. But either way, that's the car, and yeah. Oh, and I also did the removable core support. It works out really good for if you have to pull your engine out, you know, 10 times a year, which is hopefully going to stop after this. But yeah, that's an overview of the car. Oh yeah, also this is an M50B25 out of a 1994 325 IS, E36 obviously, but it's a really solid engine. It's been really solid. I've put it through its paces and it's still kicking. But yeah, well, I'm gonna get to scrubbing this stuff down some more, and I might I know I'm gonna paint the oil pan to match the engine, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint the oil filter housing yet or not. So we'll see where that goes. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm gonna throw up a time lapse, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys after. Alright, so it's the next day. I got everything clean for the most part, and basically I'm going to be painting it now. So here's what I got going on. The oil pan, I got the like gasket, like where the gasket would go, taped up. And this is what I'm going to be painting it with. It's called POR 15. It's basically like you paint it over rust. So if you have rust, you know, don't fix it the right way, just put this stuff on it. Anyway, main ingredient in that is like super glue, so it's gonna stick really good. This is obviously not as clean as it could get. As you can tell, there's still oil in there, but like this is gonna be in the bottom of the engine. You're not gonna be able to see it at all. But I just want to do it just so I know I did it, and just so I know it'll look real nice and be all matchy and stuff. But I'm gonna put you on a time lapse. I'm gonna get this thing painted up and all fresh and stuff, and I'll give you guys updates along the way. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, yeah, so what I've learned from this is prep work is a very valuable part of painting. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep globbing this stuff on here until it's all covered. So I'm gonna, yeah, this is gonna take a couple hours, I feel like. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw it. I'm definitely gonna time lapse this. So yeah, that's what we're doing, because this ain't gonna cut it. I know you still can't see it like when it's on the car, because it's gonna be under everything, but I've already went this far, so I might as well do it right. So I guess let's just get into it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. I just really wanted to give you guys an explanation of why I'm doing all this and what's going on and how it's gonna go down. And the next video, I'm not really sure what's gonna go on. I know some of it will probably be dealing with the oil filter housing and the engine mount brackets and stuff like that. And also, I'm probably gonna save putting everything back together for like episode 3 or 4. We'll see how that goes, and we'll just see where I'm at when it comes time. But I got all the gaskets and stuff. I got all the gaskets for the engine. I just got to pull everything off and actually put it on the motor, and that's going to be kind of a task, but it'll be all right. So, but yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I will keep you guys posted, and I do really appreciate those of you that actually watch this video. I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel, and just stay tuned for future content. But yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next one.